The banking revolution in US started around 70s and 80s, but by the time it reached India, it was around 2000. Now the banking revolution, where you go to the banks and drop you, humse loan le lo, take the credit cards and ATMs and things like that. It took 40 years for it to reach India. But then the pagers came in, then the mobiles came in. That was relatively faster. Okay, that would be 5 years, and now if an iPhone is released in the month of September, in India it is available in the month of December, January. So what used to be decades now is a matter of a few months. Okay, so these objects that you see will be available with you within a year or two. You should be able to use that. But how do we do this measurement of technology? Now, I'll give you a small little example. We're in the business of measuring things, right? When you get some data, you do analysis, you report it. But do you really understand the significance of those numbers? You crunch it, put it in your own personal conviction, and then lay it out. Perhaps there's an example that can help us do that properly. Now, I'll give you an example. The example is this. The fact is, the world's richest man, this example, let's say it is Bill Gates. Okay? And over here, so I hear that, so this is a fact, but how does it affect me? How do I measure my wealth with Bill Gates' wealth? Now, I have a very decent background, I had a decent education, I have a house in Mumbai, that's the only significant thing that I have. And I have a decent job, everything is alright, I have a little decent lifestyle. And Bill Gates is Bill Gates, right? So now how do we measure between these two individuals? Suppose if I am walking down the street, relatively busy for a meeting or come to an office, and I see some amount of money lying down on the road. Now, how much money would it take for me to stop, bend down, pick up that money, embarrass myself a little bit, and walk away? I think to myself, 10 rupees? 10 rupees is too low. 20? No. 50? Maybe, but if I'm late, maybe I'll just drop it. What about 100? Now we're talking. 100 rupees is a good amount. I might just stop. It's 300 rupees. Whatever the situation would be, I will deprioritize my meetings, face the humiliation if somebody sees me. I'm okay to get a little bit embarrassed, bend down, take the money and move on. It will be note, my precious, got it. However, vis-a-vis, if we take Bill Gates, now this is my personal stand, that's the reason I gave you my background. Okay, an average guy, a little about average guy, and then we're talking about the world's richest man. How much money would it take for Bill Gates to do the same thing? Stop, bend down, embarrassed, move on. 1 lakh rupees? Nah. 2 lakh rupees, it's a good amount. Now, I had done all the number crunching before I gave you this example. All the number crunching, my wealth, his wealth, the conversion ratio, the lifestyle, the economic background, so on and so forth. And 5 lakhs? Still no. What about 10 lakhs? 10 lakhs on the road. He just walks away. He doesn't pick it up. Will you? That's 100 rupees here. I will pick it up. But he won't. How about 15 lakhs? 1.5? No, sir. He's too busy. No. 15 lakhs? Top bottom artist. But he will just look, that means somebody is ready to give him that key. Sir, ye chabi or ye gaadi aapki. He says, no, I'm too busy. He just walks away. He refuses. Free. 20 lakhs? No. Not even 20 lakhs. Okay, final offer. 25 lakhs? No. Not even 25 lakhs. Let me cut the chase. The actual figure is 27 lakhs 50,000 rupees it would take for Bill Gates to stop, bend down, embarrass himself, and then walk away. This ladies and gentlemen, is a measurement between my wealth, your wealth, and his wealth. And also sometimes we get to know the facts, but because we are unable to apply it to our own perspective, we are unable to deliver the impact of that analysis. Isn't that correct? Now, a very interesting thing which we're going to do. First of all, I need to ask if anybody knows this gentleman. Does anybody know him?
He's the guy who delivered that TED speech regarding that.
Yes, Pranav Misra. Pranav Misra. He happens to be my relative. 6'6". He happens to be my relative, and we do meet sometimes whenever he is over here in Mumbai. Bondigas, that place. He doesn't drink, but he talks a lot. So at that point of time, he told me one thing: please believe in innovation, no matter what background, no matter what stream, what department you are working in. Believe in innovation, and the ideas can come from any department, since we all know there is no monopoly over ideas, right? So this guy, as you all know, is Pranav Misra, and he is the global vice president at Samsung. Now Samsung, you know what are the products that Samsung deals in? And mobile and consumer electronics and that's correct. They built battery tanks for Korea. Not only that, space technology, satellites, spaceships, and huge ship missiles, everything. They're like Tata into the power of 100 for Korea. And he has the access to being the research head, the think tank, global think tank head for this giant of a company. He keeps asking, "Kuch idea do? Kuch baat batao. What do you want in life? What do you want in the future?" Now, you may have heard about the Samsung Gear. This guy is responsible for that. Okay, all the wearables and things like that. When in the year 2001. He started working on that. Just to give you a small little perspective of what this guy's background is, there's a small edited video, so it's not long.